ZELLE, what it do? It's your girl Toot, and I am back. Shoot, listen, like, comment, share, subscribe. That's all you got to do to help me. Help me out on this channel. Now look, I'm on the road to 100K and we getting closer and closer. We chugging on along. So take your ass on over to that subscribe button and smash it. Do it. You feel me? Now look, we finna go get some tea. We right here. We watching this Caresha Please, Young Miami on her relationship with Diddy, JT fallout, and reclaiming her voice. You feel me? So without further ado, we about to get into this. Now, let's get into it. I'm excited. Let's go.
Hey y'all, what's up? So we back with season 2 of Caresha Please, but this episode is a special edition, and I told myself that I wasn't gonna be strategic or try to find the right words to say, that I wanted to tell my truth, my story on my platform where I feel safe, and I'm ready to get into all the smoke. Clock that T.
Bitch, catch you.
So I have the one and only, my best friend, Saucy Santana.
I'm here. We get into all things Caresha. I want to call this episode Caresha Speaks.
Oh.
Because I feel like you don't talk much. I feel like you let a lot of stuff just, roll over. You'll talk amongst me and you and amongst close ones, but I don't really feel like you address everything. And so today I want you to take this time to put everything on the floor, get it all out, because once you talk today, nobody's going to hear from till 2028, baby.
Thank you.
So I want you to take today and let everything out, get everything off your chest, and we're gonna get into it.
Let's go, I'm ready.
So I want to get into mental health with you. I feel like I just want to check on, and I feel like everybody wants to know just these days, how are you? Just in general with life, your kids, family, and just with your career. Like, where are you at mentally?
I'm just all over the place. I'm going through a lot, and some days I just be like, everybody go through this in their career and their life. I feel like in life, everybody go through something, whether it's a breakup, a divorce, a death, just like whatever it is. And I feel like,
damn, I was about to say she getting emotional already. This didn't hit her different. It is a lot of stuff that she done went through in some time. I mean, you and City Girls and broke up. You know what I mean? This shit with Diddy can't be easy. Yeah, bro. I knew this was gonna happen, but let's get to it.
Let it out. This is a safe space. This is your space to be vulnerable and just really, let out how you feel.
so mentally, like, 1 minute I'm happy, 1 minute I'm sad, 1 minute I'm kind of like, fuck this shit. And then the next minute, I'm looking at my kids and I'm like, I ain't bring us this far to go backwards.
Yeah.
I work hard. You get what I'm saying? Like, I put in a lot of time and effort in this shit. I did it when I was pregnant alone. And I feel like in life, you got to go through shit, get through shit. Like Usher said that, and I was like, wow, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like in life, everybody is going through something. Whether it's a divorce, whether it's a death, whether it's they just lost their job, just anything. And that's what keep me going, because I know that, like, life not perfect. And we got to learn from our mistakes, and life is a lesson.
Boy, this shit about to get me crying and shit, because it's hitting home for me. Because I know what she's saying, bro. When you just be overwhelmed.
And I feel like the people that I thought that would be in my corner, or that are like, when I was going through this shit, nobody called me to check on me. Nobody called me to see how I was doing. Like, people was really like, how you thought.
Yeah. So when it comes to Diddy, why do you think that you are so heavily involved in everything? Like, everything that comes out about him? Like,
Yeah, for real. Why you in that documentation, Caresha? Why they got you in there like that? That's what we need. Yeah, tell us something. Yeah, ask her.
you said it's automatically, well, what you think? Well, how you feel? What you got to say?
Because people feel like I was Diddy's biggest cheerleader, and I made him my brand. And I feel like Diddy was on brand for me. I got with Diddy environment to my life. I had him at the office. I was still doing Ritual Roulette and the split. All
Yeah.
right on. Ari slapping my ass. I didn't never think I was bigger than the program. I was still on my City Girl shit. I was still doing remixes. Don't play with it.
You did Gucci Mane.
Mane.
First Impression.
I was still working. City Girls was on tour with Jack Harlow. We had At Bad. You know, Diddy came to me with the song. Told JT, let's get on this record. Like, I was still doing City Girl shit. I was heavily involved in the group. I never thought I was bigger than the program.
So, with Diddy, what was your experience with dating him? Because I feel like in the headlines, it's a lot of just chaos and it's a lot of allegations. And so I think that's what makes people feel like, well, since you were so heavily involved.
For real, he didn't even sneak into the Diddy shit. He came right out the back busting. This is my type of interview.
You were a part of these things, or you were around these things. So what was your experience like, dating him?
Well, I met Diddy at Peak Party, and I met him when he was in a love era. And I met Diddy when the world was celebrating him and giving him his flowers while he was alive.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was getting the Global Icon Award, the Lifetime Achievement Award, the Key to the City. He had a new album that was coming out. So I was celebrating him with the world. And I just feel like everybody trying to crucify me for it. Like, you was his biggest advocate. You was his cheerleader, but I was just celebrating when the world was celebrating him.
I mean, yeah, I get that part, but you did have a poster. I mean, that poster was just, I couldn't believe it. And then I didn't like that you didn't just put the poster down when he was talking about Cassie and her darkest times. It was just a weird moment. I mean, maybe it would have been different, but it just was weird. It just made that weird. But I get her because everybody was bigging him up at that time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So why am I being crucified, or why am I being separated?
Can't get over that sign. I don't give a fuck.
I was dating him. It was love, love, love. The frequency is high. We used to laugh because that's like him. It's always, what's up, queen?
Yes.
So I just felt like I met him in a whole new era, and that wasn't my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I met him, it was just like, I told y'all on season 1, I even asked him, like, why you fucking with me? Why you fucking with a city girl?
Yeah.
Why you coming into my world? Because I'm on some whole other shit. Like, you know my lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like, when I got with him, he was just a man. Like, it was more of like, okay, we ain't gonna do that. We gonna sit, we gonna communicate, we gonna get solutions. What's going on? Like, we ain't even going that route. So that was my experience with him.
So a lot of the things that people really like say about him, you didn't experience that as in dating. That's not something that you saw. So is that the reason why you never said anything? Is that the reason why when all of these allegations and lawsuits came apart, like, why didn't you speak?
Because I can't speak on something that wasn't my experience. And I can't speak on something that I don't know. I can't speak on these allegations because I wasn't around at the time. I don't know that person, and that wasn't my experience.
So with you being, I feel like, a survivor of domestic violence, he never hit you in a relationship. He was never violent. Was that something that you had to tolerate, or that wasn't a problem?
I mean, but like, even if that was the case, she ain't finna admit it right here on the middle of fucking Revolt, where he used to be in the whole show. You know what I'm saying? In the middle of an investigation, I doubt she would tell the truth. I mean, not this way, would she? I mean, the fuck?
Part of, because I feel like that's the biggest thing to him right now is, what he going through in these lawsuits and, that video that came out. And it's like, I feel like a lot of people are wondering, was that your experience? And I know personally that you've been through domestic violence before, and I don't think that's something that, I know that's something that you've grown from and that you don't tolerate.
I've been through domestic violence in 2 relationships. And I told myself, after the second relationship, I would never put myself in that situation again, especially now being that I'm a mom. I was a mother then, but like, having a daughter, like, I would never put myself in that.
Ooh, I'm gonna be real with y'all. She gotta be very careful how she answer these questions right here. Ooh, I would be nervous. You know what I mean? She gotta be fucking careful.
Position. I don't stand for domestic violence. I'm just not going for that.
So do you feel like with dating Diddy, like, was it a business relationship? Do you feel like it was beneficial for you?
I feel like it was beneficial for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, like, I was able to come and be a brand ambassador for ZELLE and take it to a whole nother level, because I feel like I won't say nobody wasn't drinking DeLeon, but
Nobody wasn't drinking
For real.
But when I came, it was just like, it's a city or a summer, we drinking DeLeon, we acting bad. So I felt like I was an asset. I honestly just feel like with Diddy, like...
Nah, she did. She went right over that question. It was a good thing that she did. Now, if there's anything that she was going to be smart about, is to hop over that question. Because let me tell you something. Whatever she said, it was going to be twisted. Don't do it. You feel me? Because regardless of the fact, if it wasn't your experience, you still can't downplay Cassie. And that was the first thing they was going to do if she said something. So that was, I would have did it too. I'm nigga, please.
You know, I met him at a party, and I don't know what his intentions was, but I don't know if it was like business or he really liked me, but I felt like, you know, when he got me, he really saw something in me, and that's why he was like, you know what? You got a big personality. Like, you should do a podcast. Like, you know how to engage in conversations. Like, you know how to ask good questions. So I felt like, you know, I came into his world and I was able to, like, turn everything he had going on up a notch.
No, I just think that she was able to blend both of the worlds. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's already been around old school. She the new school. I felt like it was just a good blend. Kind of sort of like what Kevin Hart and Casanat does. You know what I'm saying? It just was a good fit.
Like, you know, he had DeLeon. I was able to have the whole world drinking DeLeon, putting in his songs. Like, I made it popular, you know?
Yeah.
And then with Revolt, I was able to come and make it a #1 podcast on Revolt.
Yeah.
So I felt like, you know, and then with him, it was like he was able to, you know, take my career to the next level. I did the Met Gala. I got ready with Vogue. Like, I wasn't going into the relationship thinking like, I want to get a purse. I want to go on private jets. I want to get diamonds. Like, I feel like I'm up under a mogul. I want to learn something. You know, like, I want to learn business. I want to learn how to, okay, you got a network. How can I get a network? Or, you know, you had a Sean John. How can I make Caresha Please the next Sean John? So I went into that relationship like on a like more of like, I want to become a mogul and I want to learn up under you. You know, most people just want to get their body done. You want to get a trip. You want to just do that video. No, I wasn't one of them.
And I that's what I respect about you, because even though you a city girl, meeting your best friend and knowing you very womanly. I always say that. And like just a grown woman. And so I even seen the elevation in your production and your team, that you started hiring business managers.
Hello.
And
I think that like when you get around people, you see certain things. Like you able to, like, you should be able to learn something from somebody. And I felt like I was able to see like, how should my business be operating? Like, I should have a chief of staff.
Yeah.
I should have a business manager. You know, I should have all of these things in place. And that's what I was learning. Like, I took that more of like a learning experience as far as like trying to become remote. That's why I'm like,
I ain't even gonna lie though. I really kind of wish that I wanted to hear the city girl shit come out of her when it was asked about the domestic violence. If you went through it and shit, I mean, I would have rather her said like, look, you know what I'm saying? I never experienced that, but if Diddy would ever did some shit like that, I would have knocked his ass out. Say something. You know what I mean? This almost kind of seems like to me, and I ain't even trying to be funny, but it almost kind of seemed like she's trying to enhance him more than the questions that I want to hear from her. You feel what is it weird? I don't know. Let me just shut up. Let me just hear some more, because I know it's real time, y'all. So don't just shut up, y'all.
I'm a businesswoman. I'm not just a rapper. Like, I'm big in rap.
So I'm ready to get into some smoke, because I feel like you popping it and you putting everything on the floor. So we really want to dig a little deeper into your mind.
You ready for the smoke?
I'm ready for the smoke. Is you ready? So when it comes to, you know, City Girls and JT, y'all was having an argument on Twitter. You felt like, you know, she was making songs about you. She felt like you throwing a rock and hide in your hand. Where do y'all stand at today as City Girls and just as sisters, as friends?
She ain't all good and it's not all bad. Like, we don't talk every day, but it's no beef on my end. I still look at her like as family, but it's not like we on the phone, we chatting every day, or we checking in like, hey, you know, she posting my shit, I'm posting her shit. It's not, I won't say we beefing, but it's not.
Do you feel like taking it to the internet, or do you feel like things that happen behind the scenes have went too far that it'll never be the same motherfucker the old days?
I feel like once we go to the internet, that's kind of like I'm the type of person, like, if we feel some type of way, we can hash this shit out behind closed doors. You could call my phone, we could text each other, we could cuss each other out. But like once it goes to the internet, I feel like you trying to get people to pick a side. Like you putting people in our business to pick a side, and I don't fuck with that. Because I feel like we've been friends for so long that if we gonna go to the internet, we gotta air each other dirty laundry. Like I'm gonna have to say some shit about you, you gonna have to say some shit about me, and people gonna have to pick a side. And if we real friends, we ain't going to the internet. I'm not going to the internet, and I felt like, I'm always the one that's gonna let the narrative run and let people think what they want to think and not clear nothing up. 'Cause
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. To me, she had a little bit more spice when it came down to JT than Diddy. You feel me? I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching it, but I'm just saying, bro.
Facts.
No, that's just how I'm happy. Yeah, we know you gonna tell the truth.
Yeah,
Hey, nigga.
Hell
it's just, it'll never be that serious to me. Like, I'm cool. I ain't gotta clear nothing up.
So how long behind the scenes do you feel like have things been rocky between y'all two?
I feel like it's been a minute. It's been a minute since shit been going on behind closed doors. Like, I just feel like we outgrew each other. I feel like she was in LA, I was in Miami. She was been working on her shit. I didn't know. And I just feel like every time we try to get together, it just didn't hit.
So do you feel like distance, you living in Miami, she living in LA, did that play a part in the wedge of y'all two?
I don't know.
Did y'all go to the studio together? How was recording? Because y'all last album
what I think it is,
didn't do well. And I feel like even in
JT
interviews,
can rap better
y'all
than
weren't in sync.
We gonna facts.
It didn't look like something that
And
just
JT
happened.
finna take.
It looked
She
like
finna go
something
crazy.
that's been occurring.
Yeah. I just feel like when we got together, it just wasn't hitting. I just felt like we was just in two different headspaces. Like the way we dressed was different. Like I'm more of, I wear a leotard, JT want to wear something covered. So I just felt like whenever we tried to get together, it just didn't connect. Like we'll be on tour. She got her own dressing room. I got my own dressing room. She riding with her own glam team. I'm riding with my own glam team. When we get on the stage and we do our routine, that was probably like the only interaction we had at the time when we was on tour together. So I don't really know like what was the moment that separated us, but I just felt like
I also kind of feel like Caresha really thought that when her and Diddy got together, she was gonna go on a completely different plateau.
She started acting like she was better than her.
She did.
If you like, I think that she that shit got to her head, being around that money and shit like that. You gotta think Diddy a billionaire, bro. You get around that type of money, you gonna start acting weird, bro. And I feel like JT was just over it. Like she wasn't really like, she's still true to herself.
Cause it's like even when she's talking right now, she's like, you know what I'm saying? She was working on her stuff, didn't know. Nigga, you was working on Caresha, please. Did she know? It's just like, I just don't understand the spice. Now he was asking questions about Diddy right in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. And I just don't feel like the energy that she gave towards the Diddy shit, I feel like was minute compared to what she's doing with JT, and that shit's crazy.
She had a whole lot in her chest.
Yeah, from facts.
Like when we was getting together,
It's
it
some
just
animal.
wasn't connecting, and I was just like, ain't no money in the group. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not going to the studio together. I'm doing a feature. People calling for the City Girls. It's either me or it's you. It just wasn't connecting no more, and I just felt like that's what really made me like start my own brand. Like I gotta do something because I'm in this group. The group ain't making no money. We not working. So it just became a point where we was just like on two different pages, and I felt like whenever we just a video shoot, just anything like.
And then I can hear Diddy lame ass now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know y'all the city girls or whatever, and that JT, she's cool, but you the one, Caresha. You the one I could take. You don't need her. I can hear that nigga doing that shit. I can, bro. You know he did
I was
it.
like,
that
you
shit
know
went
what?
to
I
her
gotta like,
head,
figure
bro.
something out.
She,
Because
man,
I do got
nigga,
kids,
hell,
and that's what really made me start doing like rich roulette and getting into my merch and things like that. Because I just felt like the group just wasn't
when
hitting
she
no
got
more.
with Diddy,
Basically, right now today, it's not bad, it's not good.
Hold on, what she said?
Basically, right now today, it's not bad, it's not good. But do you still feel like you would consider JT a sister?
Yeah, I feel like we grew up together. I feel like I'm gonna always look at her as family, but again, like everything I'm not gonna sit here and just like do that strategic question. How are you? Yeah, that's my sister. We go, no, shit ain't all good, but it's not all bad either. And I just want to move forward from there. I don't want to have to keep answering that question. It's just what it is. It's nothing going on. We not in the group no more. She went her own way, I went my own way, and that's just what we had.
Okay, period.
And I don't want to answer it no more, so don't ask me.
Wow.
See, it's shit like this that I don't like, okay? Now, here's the thing. You know, Santana, he'll be online all the time, and he'll be even saying JT is his sister and some more shit. See, that made it catty doing that. You making it seem like she said and is, you know, afterwards. Like, I didn't like that part. And see, that shit to me is a little lame. And the fact, to be honest with you, JT just dropped 3 bangers back to back to back. You feel me?
Yeah,
and when she, I do too. And when she gonna go out with music, it is completely different. It's not saying that she didn't hold Shawty down or none of that shit. But I'm just saying, like, I just see the cattiness in her, and I don't like that. Because see, when you was parading around with Diddy and shit like that, it was all smiles. You didn't give a fuck what JT was. Like, dead ass serious, and I can see that. For real, man. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap.
So
that's
Go ahead.
If you listen what she's saying, she said, "Oh, she was in the studio. Your ass was supposed to be in the studio too, but you was at them parties."
Niggas,
yeah,
you see, I seen that paperwork too.
was
And
at them
see,
parties.
that's the shit Santana ain't asked. They skipped over the questions that I needed to know.
nah.
How you get in the paperwork? That's
You
what
was
we
in the
need to know.
paperwork.
You was in the
And
paperwork.
then she gonna say she was what she was supposed to be. You wasn't. She wasn't.
I seen the paperwork too, bro.
She out of
Shit,
line.
fuck you mean?
So
Shit, bro.
there was a time where JT was arguing with Cardi. And they was going back and forth, going back.
See, now you're bringing up other shit. You regurgitating other female shit. Now it's gonna have fucking Cardi and JT going back and forth a lot. I don't like this interview, y'all. I'm being real with you. I don't like it at all right now. I don't like it right now at all, dog.
Back and forth, going back and forth. And you woke up and said, I was asleep.
I said I just woke up.
I just woke up. And
I
once
don't
you
know
woke
what.
up,
Did I say I was asleep or I just woke
you
up?
said I just woke up.
Mm-hmm.
And after you just woke up, there were no more following tweets.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people feel like you should have jumped in and
See, this
defended
is
JT,
lame,
that
bro.
being your City Girl group member, that being your homegirl, like, and you was on mute.
Mm-hmm.
So elaborate.
Let me tell you something, Santana. And you might, I'm never on mute. Ain't no bitch don't come mute me because I'm gonna get out there win draw. What it is? A win,
lose, or draw.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But you gotta show me what you got. I'm one of them hoes. You gonna have to put me down and I'm still gonna pop my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I never not came to JT defense, ever. She was arguing with Agent R, and I told Agent R, hey, bitch, meet me in Brooklyn. You know?
I remember that.
Like, I would never not come to her defense. Just, you know, as us being a group, just as us, fuck being a group, just her being my motherfucking bitch. One fight, we all fight. That's how I was raised. Bitch, one swing, y'all all swing. You know what I'm saying? But it was just like I was asleep. I literally was sleeping when I woke up. I see like trending and I'm seeing all these tweets. And when I caught up on it, like once I really got caught up on the tweets and I was like reading the context of the tweets, I'm like, they arguing about Super Freaky Girl remix. Bitch, I got left off for Bad Bougie. Bitch, the queen ain't called me. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm getting caught up on the tweets and I see they arguing about the remix or whatever. And I'm like, the queen ain't calling me. And I ain't know nothing about the remix. You know what I'm saying? Like when she dropped the single cover art, the official single cover art for the remix.
And they had all the cities.
And it was like Boston, Chicago, Miami.
Nah, definitely not go into details, but I'm just saying, like, she really did skim across the surface when it came down time to talking about her extent of how she delved up in there. It could have been like straight up like, nah, bro, I ain't really participating in parties like that. I ain't really do stuff like that. We was dealing more on a romantic level. That's the type of shit I want to hear. I'm not saying she got to tell shit. You feel me? But it's still like she skimmed, jumped, and everything over the Diddy shit. But when it come down to JT, she's going all the way back to beefs and shit on Twitter and tweets with Cardi. I just feel like it ain't the same shit, bro. It ain't the same.
I'm thinking it's like Trina or somebody, bitch. I'm trying to play the game with the fans. Like, bitch, who it is from Miami? You know, the song was never mentioned to me. I was never called for the song. I was never given a heads up like, hey, you know, I got a song coming out with Nicki or nothing. I never knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
So when that situation came on Twitter and they was arguing about the song, it's like, why?
So you felt like you didn't see now it's coming out because see at first, now let's be real, because see I remember this type of shit. I know she's beefing, but this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all, and maybe to make sense. When that whole situation came out with Cardi, she was acting oblivious to the situation like she didn't know and none of that type of shit. You feel me? But what I'm saying now is coming out. She was salty. She was salty because she wasn't even on the song. So she like, nigga, why the fuck if I'm finna goddamn be coming for your to your defense if it ain't really got nothing to do with me? But if that's your sister, it don't matter if you on the song or not, nigga, we riding. And see, and that's the thing that I'm talking about, yeah. It's like, I don't. No, bro, I can see
you know what I'm saying,
that
like
shit.
that.
Nobody
that
saying,
situation
bro.
had absolutely nothing to do with me, bitch. I got
shit
left off
lame.
the bougie. I didn't even know nothing about the motherfucking song. So I just felt like, you know, that was between JT and Cardi.
Okay. That's
Bitch, that's your
respectable.
sister though.
So
And see, that's the thing that people were saying
I know,
because
but listen,
when it be between her and somebody else, JT's there. And I'm not saying either one is correct. What I'm just saying though, it's just a lot of things that I'm seeing in this interview that made a lot of things that happened online seem like
I feel like
nah.
she jealous. She jealous of certain
It's
things.
something ain't right now.
Yeah.
Shit, I can tell that.
Smoke. Are you still dating Puff Daddy?
I'm not. I said I was gonna tell my truth. I think that it really, really, really hurt me because I just feel like, you know, Puff was a really, really good person to me. I feel like he came and he helped me and, you know, he elevated me and
To what?
he saw a lot of things in me. And I feel like that's like one of his specialties. Like he know how to like find people and, you know, identify their talent. And he was able to see more than music in me. And I felt like he brought out another side of me. Like he brought out like my jitsu side. Like, you know, my woman side. Like it was like a lot of things that I didn't see in me that he brought out of me. You know, like, baby girl, you more than music. You a icon. You a motherfucking mogul. You know what I'm saying? Like, put God first.
Nigga, we call that shit grooming. I don't give a fuck.
You keep God with everything that you do. But I just felt
She
like
didn't get to the other part.
Hold on, we finna
when all of these things came out, I just needed to take a break and focus on what's important. It was just me and my career and my family and just, you know, let him navigate and figure that out on his own because I can't get caught up in that.
Although he was so great to you and you didn't experience that, you still feel like just with everything that's transpiring, in order for you to soar or to keep elevating, you need to disassociate yourself.
And it's not in order for me to keep soaring or, you know, just to elevate myself. I just feel like, although that wasn't my experience, and he was such a good person to me, and
speak your
that's what
truth.
people don't understand about like me and Puff relationship. They was just like, you were so loud, and you made him a part of your brand, and you know, like you just thought that you had something, and it wasn't that. Because I think the same thing with him. Like he didn't expect to fall in love with me because we did end up falling in love with each other. And I just feel like, you know, it's just everything that's going on. Like I don't want to get caught up in that, and I just need a moment to just pour into me.
Yeah.
She took her moment to escape. That's what I think.
But see, let me just tell you, this is where I get a little bit on the edge with, because I was waiting for her to incorporate one of the reasons why she left this man is because she could remember being a victim of domestic violence. And regardless of the fact of what you did not experience with him, you seen that tape like we all did.
Right.
And it's just like, how is that not the leading? All right, let's just keep going.
He paid her off good.
Man,
He
I
paid
can
her
see
ass
it.
well.
And I just want to take a moment to give you your flowers for being
Good, bro.
so strong and
yeah, he mysteriously sold Revolt, and that's another thing. I'm pretty much still whittling a bit Cash Money that he is, because the person he sold it to is a unanimous person. So I'm pretty sure that he's still making money off Revolt. I'm almost willing to bet you that he's still on that motherfucker behind the scenes. Swear to God. He probably the nigga he sold it to.
I feel like a lot of stuff behind the scenes with you, with just going through everything and just seeing how like everybody really like just turned on you and just how you been so strong, even like for your kids, for yourself.
Who?
Why's he crying?
Being a woman, making the right decisions.
Yeah, I
What's
think
he
that.
crying
For his best friend.
Well, I just want to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I don't know what the fuck I would be. I probably would be somewhere like I probably would turn into a motherfucking pill popping animal, putting myself to sleep. Cause this was like pain that I never felt, and the people that I thought would be here for me turned this into like an aha moment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it just was like nobody called to check on me. Nobody called to see like how I was feeling. Like it was really like an aha moment. Like, oh my God, bitch, you thought that you had this nigga. You thought that you was going up, and I didn't think anything.
You know, married.
I got with a nigga and I did what I was supposed to do. And the nigga was doing what he was supposed to do.
When?
You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I get with this nigga
Who he
and
married?
just go to Chanel?
Girl, mama.
You know what I'm
Little
saying?
baby daughter.
He didn't marry her.
Bro, that junk was all over everywhere a few weeks back. They
So-
went and had a secret wedding.
Did he marry the Asian girl?
Yes, bro.
Swear to God, bro. Pull it up.
Listen.
And like, I was able to
Right, nigga. I
get
ain't
podcasts
seen no
and I
shit
still got
like
my
that.
podcast
They
with
said
and
it was
without
a
him.
secret wedding.
Yeah.
That's somebody putting you in position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you selling yourself. I think that a lot of times people count you out or count you short. And just even seeing how you carry yourself in the morning. Wake up, say, hold on, I'm on the phone with my business manager. I'm having a business meeting. I'm on a Zoom. I'm talking to my lawyers. Even watching, you turn our lives into, our Instagram lives into this.
Right.
That motivate me. And just even being behind the scenes, you pay for your own studio. You still working. You pay for so much stuff that's even for your brand and stuff out of pocket. Watching you invest in your business.
Yeah. That's something that I take pride into. It's like I want to bet on myself because I feel like everybody always count me out. And I feel like this whole time I've been an underdog.
Yeah.
You know,
Where
like
the fuck was
if
that?
I was like, people was like,
It
we
was
tried to tell
quiet.
you,
Like,
y'all
they
tried to
didn't
tell me I
really
couldn't
make a big
rap.
fuss about it, but it
Hey,
happened.
look what I've accomplished.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I love betting on myself because it's like
She can't talk.
I love betting on myself because
can't
I
talk. She
believe in
look
myself.
crazy.
No, I'm
It's
talking
just like
about.
you said, like,
that's why
I've
he
been
would marry the
investing in
fucking
myself
Asian.
in the last
Because
year.
she already had
Yeah.
been saying that he had
I've
then
been
got physical
trying to build the team.
Yeah,
Trying to
she won't
find
be able to talk.
managers, trying to find.
Oh, baby, you hire and fire.
Oh my God, because it's just like I know my potential. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like I got an empire to build.
Yeah.
And I'm going to invest every dollar, every penny that I got into myself. So I do pay for my own studio, and I'm not able to release music right now. It's because it's like when I try to turn my music in, it's just like we don't see no growth in your music, or you're not elevating, and like the fans that y'all had 6 years ago, they grown now, and it's just like when it comes to, I feel like Young Miami as an artist, that's the music I make. I make fun music. You know what it is, Santana? I feel like I lost my personality. And I feel like the reason why I lost my personality is because everything is so literally now. Like,
Yes.
we can just be at the pool just talking something, and the next day you wake up and it's a headline, and it just goes so deep. And that's something that it's just like, I feel like I lost myself. Because, normally I used to be on live all day, Santana. We'll be riding around a car, juicy crabs anywhere we on live. Now I'm scared to pop up my live. Like, that's like the other day we at the pool. I'm like, Santana, I'm finna turn off my live. Because I feel like people build you up to break you down. So the reason why people fell in love with me is just like, now it's just like, oh, you so ignorant. You so this. And I just feel like I don't got a personality no more, and it just really hurts.
I think that always remember your personality is what got you here. People fell in love with you as a person, and then they fell in love with the music. Because to everybody initially, you couldn't rap. What they say, I used to sound like
Like chipmunks?
yeah, they say I sound like chipmunks. It was always this, it was always that. And then next thing you know, people was rapping you word for word. And you got so many Bible slangs.
Oh my God.
Everything
I
you
would
do.
start a dictionary.
Yes.
Like Caresha dictionary, because it's always a new word.
It's always a new word. Everything you do sell, but you stole candles off of Evanity
That's
that.
all it is.
Like, it's like, I just watch, and I always be so proud because I'm like, bitch, wherever
He
she
probably
touch
helped
turn
it.
to gold. So it's just like, you know,
probably
I'm
helped her lose
like,
it.
I just want you to
Yeah.
always
You could tell she
keep
went
that
to
and keep stay
dark
grounded in
space.
it. And know that it's not on you, it's ink.
I just really, really like when you asked me earlier, like how was my mental? I just really hate that I lost my personality.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on me telling you, like, Santana, I don't want to dance no more, and dance to make me happy. I'm like, I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to dance no more. I don't. It's just, you know, reading comments, and it really take away from, like, you know, you get in your head, like,
Yeah.
you start overthinking everything. You could have a hit, but it's like I'm overthinking it. I'm feeling like, bitch, me popping up my motherfucking phone no more. That's just me being me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking too deep into it because the internet is just this whole new world of like everything you do is wrong.
Yeah.
And that shit will really break you down as a person when it's like you reading all of these negative things and it's like taking up, you know, majority of your day. Like you just read like, you should give up. Bitch, you ain't shit. You gonna start thinking like, damn, should I give up?
Yeah.
Am I ain't shit? And it don't feel good. But when you go outside and you feel that love, you just be like,
Mm-hmm.
bitch, you gotta keep going.
One person I love, K. Michelle, that's one of my favorite people, an artist, and just as a person. She came to me the other day, she was like, tell Caresha, we love her.
Yeah, she DM'd me.
She told me, she said, tell her we love her. She was like, and this is what happened to superstars. She said, everybody go up, and you have a time where shit happens. She said, and you shoot right back up. And so I'm just so excited for the comeback, and that just leads me into what's next for Young Miami, what's next for this Yams era.
I will say that Santana did a really good job at interviewing. He did a really good job. He's really good at this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he is.
You know,
I'm just trying to figure
what's
out-
coming in the
pause,
future?
What?
Because this is what I don't understand about this one right here. Literally, when everybody was telling her to be careful with Diddy, this, that, and the other, she wasn't reading no comments. She wasn't caring about what nobody said about her. She was like, I got him and I'm up. But now it looks like, you know, they don't with that separation. Now you reading comments.
Yeah, it's just ignorant.
When did you start caring about what people think?
No, you know what it
Because
is? I think
his reputation preceded him.
True,
Before you got
true,
to him,
true.
he been doing this. This ain't something new that you.
Yeah.
So where all of a sudden did this?
And if everybody in a mama know about Diddy in the parties, there's nowhere in the world that you couldn't. But here's the thing. Sometimes, though, this is the thing that I do realize that we all have to bump our own heads sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes as women, and especially black women, nigga, we feel like we can love the stank out of a nigga. We feel like we can remold a nigga. She probably thought she was about to go over there and work that Caresha magic on Diddy.
We gotta stop doing that.
Yes, we do. We do gotta stop doing
I'll tell you
it.
something.
Hell yeah.
If he show you who he is, believe him. He ain't changed just because he telling you this now and you
Facts.
this. He said that to Cassie. He said that to Kim.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He did it to
ZELLE.
everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of them. So why do we feel like, okay, I'm better than her, he gonna treat me better?
Mm-hmm.
Cassie did the same to Kim, and we seen that video.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally, we don't know if something happened. We don't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Because one thing about her, she gonna be loyal. See, that's the thing then this is what pisses me off.
Right.
Because see, the black woman is always the one that's saving
Loyal.
and being loyal and protecting, and then it be the other way around, and you see what happens, and see, we would never know if it did. We would never know.
We'll
She'll
never know.
We'll never know.
But that's what I'm
listen to
saying.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
just
I get
And
that.
I have
I
like
get
a
that.
project that's ready. I have a single that's ready. And what's next for me is season 2 of Caresha, Please.
Oh.
Oh, that's gonna be lit.
That's why y'all ain't start down
I'm
hard.
watching it. I'm watching.
I will too.
I like her.
Yeah.
I like her too.
I just think, she went a little straight.
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody straight.
And that's the thing. And see, that's the thing
Everybody
where
straight out
people don't understand, man. It's okay to have healthy conversations, my nigga. You can like somebody and still be able to say some shit. That's the thing. Like, chill out. Y'all do it with me. You feel me? So it's just like it's gonna be. It's okay when you see certain things to point the shit out, man. Everybody's is works in progress. Ain't nobody judging shot. Hey, look.
She definitely, to me personally, I feel like she was the personality of City
She
Girl.
was.
And
She's the face. She was. She was the inviting one.
had
She's
the
beautiful.
aura of-
Yes.
She
do.
She
She
had
do.
that essence. The confidence.
She was the mascot of it.
Yes,
She was.
And JT held it down musically.
Yes.
But I feel like her image, her personality,
Yes.
is what made them.
She was the representation of the.
Okay, what
Yep.
you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
No, she
Alright,
was the
yeah.
representation of the city girl. She was.
Yeah.
She had everybody want to be that.
And the
Not
slang,
caring about
all
no
that.
man, just turning up. I will give her that.
Captions,
Facts,
the
facts.
slang, all
Facts.
of it. Like
Got a
the,
reality
Facts.
show.
she was that.
Facts.
Okay.
We got Risha Reloaded.
Oh, part 2.
We got part 2 of Risha Reloaded.
Okay. Another round of applause.
You fucking
Girl,
right,
I
a little
know
bit.
Risha
She
Roulette
don't
by
need
heart,
it.
So that is very exciting.
Part 2 is way more crazy.
That is Risha.
Just make sure the person to your right or the person to your left is somebody that you might want to do a little, have some fun with.
I can definitely see her being in her bag. It could be a lot of different shit, behind the scenes shit. She's gonna definitely make money. She's gonna definitely be successful. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, she's already said that rapping wasn't her thing, but that was a stepping stone. So it's like it got her to where she needed to go. Now she can just take the fuck off.
So do we got a Risha Reloaded?
And this one, I know people love money, so you can make a couple of dollars off of this game.
So do we have something we can sample?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's bring that out, babe. Let's bring that out.
Yeah. This is my first sample. It is a sample, but this is part 2 of the game.
Okay, so this is the new look. It's blue. This is cute.
It's blue, pink.
Blue
It's
and pink.
blue, pink, and white. So this is part 2 of the game. It's called Risha Reloaded. They got a new look. I decided to make it unisex.
Mm-hmm.
So I added a blue twist, black, and you could get a few coins.
Okay.
Cause either you want I'm a dare you, or you got a pick pen.
Oh, that's gonna be lit.
So I got these cards right here. Are these dare only cards? These shot cards?
We gonna do the little shots. And I don't know if you got your coin.
Okay, I keep a coin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, thank you. You want no bars.
That nigga said, I keep me a coin.
So I'm gonna pull the first one.
No,
Oh
facts.
my God. I'm telling the truth, enough but the truth. So help me God.
They could have a dope ass podcast, to be honest,
should
together,
do
because he's actually doing really good. The chemistry is really good.
Yeah, fair.
I'm scared.
I'm not saying shit to sell this thing. Come on.
But sometimes that shit fuck up friendships and shit.
Take a shot.
The business.
Yeah.
Story
Yeah, the
time.
business.
Yeah.
Tell us a time you went somewhere or popped up knowing your ass wasn't invited, or take a shot.
One of them Diddy parties. No, let me go.
I ain't necessarily my business.
I tell
tell you to come
man.
My shot.
Go home.
Okay, so you gotta ask me something.
Okay, give me.
Hell yeah, I'll play
Oh,
it.
the jacket a little too tight.
Yo, stop. No, that shit ain't funny, man.
Come on, girl,
No, yes,
say
it is.
something.
Yes, the
Real
fuck it
not on
is.
it.
That shit funny as hell.
You weren't supposed to be over there.
Girl, just give me a couple. You keep a couple.
One question I would have asked her, and that's just because I just would have asked her why every time though she was with Diddy did she put the white nails on? I want to know about the white nails.
You heard what Cassie said.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
why I wanted to ask. Like, why all of a sudden did you
But
like the white
You
nails?
know what I really think though? You know what I really think? How she's saying she don't want to dance no more?
Yeah.
He told her, "Don't be dancing. You and me." I know he.
But you
gives
know what?
that.
But you know what? If he did, I'm gonna be honest with you. It wouldn't have been bad advice, because you got to understand that the year of the city girl is about to come to the end. You feel me? You can see now people are not even impressed with BBLs and enhancements no more. It's ending. That era is ending. Yeah. So this is a perfect time for her to start navigating somewhere else. So I mean, like, you know what I mean?
It wasn't all bad.
It wasn't all bad, but it's like, nigga, you gonna outgrow that shit. She got children. You know, she getting older. Nigga, fuck that. The club shit. Niggas dying in there. You know what I'm saying? Get your coin somewhere else like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
sitting down.
Hell yeah. Fuck that. You done twerked enough. Shit.
Cards.
Get that bread.
How old she is?
Shit, I think what, about 28, 29? Something like that?
This some shit you did. Sometimes you don't need everything in this.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item, or
Let me see the card. Let me see the card.
Yeah, cause you don't believe in. You know he did it.
Not a shit this is. Take a shot if you ever purchase a fake designer item or purchase a fake designer.
Take a double shot.
Take your shot, nigga.
This is off the runway now. This is off the runway. That was so long ago. Very much been in 2018.
You know what? I'm done with you that. We should roll it out the last
I
time.
don't know. See, that's all I'm saying. I need to see what's going on in the
They say take a shot if you ever had to fuck your way out of a situation.
That shit.
You said what?
Show where it's on.
Oh my God.
So
What was the other question, though?
And that's a wrap. No, honestly, like I just want to say for real, thank you for being here for me. Waking up when I take these kids at 7 a.m. I said, Donna,
For real. I just got no kids.
huh?
And niggas think I ain't got no kids and you waking my ass up too. Shit.
When I hate to be
That's
sleepy.
cute.
No, but just thank you for being like my shoulder, my therapist, like my shoulder to cry on my therapist, and just really, like being there in my corner in this hard time. It's been real, real rough. And for real, because you be like, I'm like, something ain't over me, like, bitch, how fool, bitch, how fool, bitch, I'll go outside, bitch, how great. So if I,
No, I think everybody need that one. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
gonna slide
And
with
that's gonna
whatever.
be for real. And he definitely that one. And I can fuck with that.
had that every day, it's like, I don't know where I be. I just want to say thank you so much.
Of course, I got you. You're my best friend. We gang in this bitch.
Thank you.
Period.
And that's all.
That's all, Caresha, please. Season 2. We out this motherfuckers.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. Caresha gonna bring that Uncle Luke back.
Hey, that was a good ass episode. I digs it. You know what I'm saying? She said what she could say. You feel me? But yeah, I want to know how y'all feel. Drop it down in the comments. I know Cass has slid in here right in the middle, but you know what I'm saying? You got your YouTube like that?
YouTube?
Yeah, you still got your TikTok. Give me your TikTok.
Cash Blue, CASS.
Y'all follow the bro right now. TikTok go crazy. You had just got your first $1 million video over there, right? Your million.
I'm at 2 million.
2 million on that motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, yeah, go over there and follow the dog and shit like that. Y'all comment below. Let me know how y'all felt about the video, the good, the bad, the ugly. Drop it down in the comments and y'all stay tuned.